In this video, we're going to take a look at aligning and flipping objects on our work plane. Both of those are going to come up here in this top toolbar. You'll notice both are light gray. Neither of them will do anything because I don't have any objects selected. Both of these work when I have objects selected on my work plane. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the Align tool with these 4 cylinders. What I need to do is I need to select all 4 cylinders. I can do that a couple of different ways. One is by clicking and dragging a rectangle, which would then select all of those. Anything that is touching or that is inside of that rectangle that I drag would then be selected. And I can see here that I have 4 shapes. I can also do that by having an object selected, holding down the Shift key, and then individually selecting the other objects. I could also remove objects that were selected by doing that same Shift click. So let's say I wanted all 4 of these objects minus this one. I can select all 4, hold down Shift, and then click, and then that one becomes removed. I have confirmation because it shows me that there's only 3 shapes selected. In this case, I'm going to align all 4 of these cylinders. When I come up to my Align tool, I'm now going to have a few options available. And as I hover over these buttons, it's going to give me a preview of what this is going to look like. So if I wanted to align all of them so that the top part of the cylinder is going to be aligned with each other, I would click that button. If I wanted them all center aligned or bottom aligned, if I want them all aligned left or center or right, and I also have an opportunity to align them all along that same work plane. So if I needed them all along the bottom or along the top, this alignment tool gives me that option. So as soon as I click on that red, it becomes available. Now that has been aligned, and I no longer have the option to align them along that work plane. So that is how you align objects. What I can also do is I can flip objects. I'm going to go ahead and flip this propeller. So when I have that object selected and I choose flip, I'm going to get 3 arrows that are going to show up. And as I hover over those arrows, it gives me a preview of what that's going to look like. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit just so you can see this a little bit better. So if I were to flip this, that's what it would look like. If I were to flip it left to right, that's what it looks like. And then I could also flip it top to bottom. So I now have the bottom on the top and the top on the bottom. And I can continue to flip them around as needed.